This is your host, Gabriel Phoenix, and welcome back. That's right. Today we got episode 3, chapter 3 of my story called Training. We got some concept art too, and we're going to reveal how atoms look. How an atom looks in this story. We're going to go over everything and hope you guys enjoy. Let's jump right into it. And let's get into the story.
Oh yeah!
There you can see, there's our main protagonist, our superhero of the hour. It's Atom. Atom. Da-da-da-da. As you can see, he has the red armor, the gold polish, the nice like little emerald. Now, I'm not the best drawer in the world. I did draw all these art by hand. I do my best. These are just simply to give you guys ideas how the characters look. I'm going to be doing more sketches on more characters. I do have a couple of them already drawn, so I hope you guys look forward to that as we continue to this story. So let's dive into it and let's get into episode 3. Episode 3, Training. Dr. Mundo wakes up in the morning and is ready for work. He eats his fill of breakfast and goes see Atom in the lab. Atom was standing there and ready to greet Dr. Mundo. Good morning, Dr. Mundo. Did you have a good night's sleep? Since Atom is a humanoid robot, he doesn't sleep or eat. A matter of fact, unlike other robots, Atom doesn't need energy, since his core produces infinite amount. The way how his core works is that it uses atoms found in the air and clashes them inside his core, releasing kinetic energy. The only way to stop Atom's core is to completely shut down all the intakes ports, which Atom will begin to run on power cells like normal robots. I had a wonderful night's sleep, and my dream was I was surrounded by many beautiful women who were mechanics. Dr. Mundo goes off in his mind with a grin on his face. Gadget throws a bucket at Dr. Mundo's head. Ouch! Dr. Mundo comes back to his senses. He glares at Gadget, and Gadget stares right back at him. You can feel clashing lightnings come from each of their eyes as they stare down each other. Atom speaks up and says, "Weren't we supposed to do training today?" Dr. Mundo turns his head towards Atom. "Yes, I almost forgot. Silly me." Dr. Mundo tells Atom to hold still. He takes a screwdriver and places it in the core of Atom. He turns the screwdriver in the core, and the core starts shining brightly as green, lime, energy fills all of the chambers throughout his armor suit. Atom can feel the power surging through his whole body. He's never felt anything like this, and this was his first feeling, the feeling of pure power. "Good, it works. Whew," Dr. Mundo said. Atom responds to him saying, "What would happen if it failed?" Dr. Mundo looks at Atom and says, "We would all die in a blaze of glory." He laughs out loudly like a mad scientist, while Atom and Gadget looks at each other, and then they look at him with concern. "Okay, now that your armor is fully operational, it's time we head to the junkyard for some training." The team packs up and heads over to the junkyard. Dr. Mundo led them at least 30 miles inland of the scrap metal. "Okay, Atom, it's time to learn your potential." Dr. Mundo starts to explain his Atom's armor and power and all the upgrades that he received. "First, Atom, your armor is mixed with different kind of titanium alloys for reducing impact damage. The surface of the armor is covered in light and energy reflectors. This will handle any low energy weapons from damaging you. Medium energy weapons will barely do any damage, but high energy weapons will do damage to you, so be careful when facing repnoids with high energy weapons. Now, your leg armor has anti-gravity stabilizer. This will allow you to jump off walls and control movements in case you're in flight. Your leg also has jet thrusters as well as back armor thrusters. These will allow you to do quick dash movements and help you glide in the mid-air, although you cannot fly. So don't even think about jumping from great heights. Your legs can only handle up to 100 feet, but after that, you will sustain damage. Your arms are completely a different story. Your left arm is still a buster and can't be used to grab on to objects, but don't worry, I prepared for this and added a hook that can be used. This hook will come out of the buster when needing to climb. Another thing is, I added is a grappling hook for far jumps and scaling building. Your right arm is your powerhouse close combat weapon. The right arm is powered by your core. The right arm is powered by your core energy. It can release this energy with a single punch for some destructive power. Now let me explain your weapon. Your armor used and is powered by atomic energy. This power is very destructive, but it will produce energy forever. There is one drawback. Since the main source of this power is kinetic energy, you can overheat yourself by using too much of the atomic energy. That's why I put a gauge in your right arm to monitor the amount of heat that is generated. Do not worry about overheating. You have multiple release ports throughout your armor. The heat will dissipate, but you won't be able to use your weapons until your levels are back to normal. You still will be able to move and function normally. Your armor has 3 main weapons besides your right punch. The first weapon is your military atomic buster. This can fire atomic energy to atomize any foe. You can change this buster to fire greater amounts of energy to damage them with energy reflectors. Let me do that again. I apologize. You can charge this buster to fire greater amounts of energy to damage enemies with energy and light reflectors. Your second weapon is placed on your shoulder pads. There is one port on each shoulder. These are your anti-air twin light cannons. The damage output is low, but they can fire at long distance. Now, finally, your ultimate weapon is in your lower chest. This is your atomic mega cannon. It's a high output cannon that fires massive amount of atomic energy. But be careful not to use this carelessly, since it will overheat you to the max atom. Last part is your new program in your visor and in helmet. Now, atomic energy powers your visor, which allows you to see through things like an X-ray. This will prevent you from harming humans when you're battling other Reploids. Remember, human life comes before anything else. It is your job to protect them, to preserve life. You will also be able to scan your enemy's weakness and search areas for hidden items. These items can be sent back to me through Gadget. In return, I can make money. I could turn them into capital for your adventure. Well, that is it for now. We can go over Gadget's feature in the future. Now, let's test out that buster. Dr. Mundo points at a scrap pile of metal. Now, Atom, do a normal shot at that pile over there. Atom points the buster and fires. A quick ball of energy shots out of the buster and hits the pile as some of the metal vapors and vanishes as soon as it touches the energy ball. Dr. Mundo replies saying, "Good! So far no explosion. You don't want people being caught in a buster explosion." Debris can harm not debris can harm humans, not expecting you to even mean to do it. Okay, Adam, I want you to charge your buster until you get one heat gauge and fire the atomic power. Adam points at the pile of scrap metal and charges up until he sees the gauge show one heat. Then he fires the charge shot. A large ball of green lime energy shoots out of the buster. This energy shot makes the whole pile vanish in seconds. Dr. Mundo and Adam is amazed by the result. Good, still no explosion, said Dr. Mundo. This is fantastic. Now, it's time to use your ultimate weapon. But first, you need to get rid of that one heat level. Just release the heat through your armor, and you will be able to be fine. Atom stands firm and starts to release from the metallic body. Okay, now follow me and said. Sorry, Dr. Mundo says, now follow me. And the team was led to a giant mountain of scrap metal. This scrap metal must have been collected for years in the same spot. Okay, now Atom, focus everything you have to fire your ultimate weapon at that mountain. It should be able to stop your blast. So focus yourself and position yourself. Atom does so. Now Atom, say atomic mega cannon and your weapon will activate. Atom focuses and positions himself. He yells out, "Atomic Mega Cannon!" A silence went over the land as a quick shine went into the port of the cannon in his chest. In a flash, a massive rainbow beam of pure destruction banishes the whole mountain of scrap metal into nothing. All you see left is an indent of where the mountain once stood. Dr. Mundo's mouth dropped to the floor and his mind went blank. Atoms, after firing the destructive weapon, starts to burn up as his whole body glows a reddish orange. Atom can sense the inside of his armor boiling. Dr. Mundo feels the heat on him and snaps back to his senses. He sees Atom in a overheating boiling state. Quickly, release the heat! Atom hears Dr. Mundo and starts to release the heat. A heat wave bursts out of his body as the surrounding starts burning from the heat that's being released by him. Even Dr. Mundo had to step back because of the heat was starting to burn his skin. Soon, Atom's armor started to go back to normal and the color restored to him and his armor. Dr. Mundo is still in shock about the sight he just witnessed. He looked at Atom and realized that his robot that he repaired and he restored can possibly really save humanity. Incredible, Dr. Mundo said. Atom was processing and taking all the information he just learned and storing it. He was taken back on what just happened and what he has done. Dr. Mundo then speaks up. Atom, I think in 2 months, you will be ready to take part in an arena. It will help you grow combat experience without putting yourself in complete danger. Atom looks at Dr. Mundo and wonders what will his future have in store for him. Atom agrees to do the training with Dr. Mundo, and they start their training for 2 months. Episode 4, Arena, to be continued. Well, guys, that was episode 3. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you all for watching. And after all, this is Gabriel Phoenix signing out.